What is good, horror? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you. And as you can tell by the title of this video, this is another Horror Gamer Reviews. So, before I get into my review, just know that your boy Horror Gamer's reviews have, that's right, spoilers in them all day, every day. So if you haven't seen this movie, pause this, run out, go check it out, come back, let me know in the comment section what you think, whether you agree with me, whether you disagree with me, whether you enjoyed the movie, or whether you hated it. But just know, anything beyond this point is on you. So, with all that out of the way, as you can also tell by the title of this video, we're going to be reviewing a movie that I have very long history with, and this movie is The Exorcism of Emily Rose. So, what can your boy Horror Gamer say about The Exorcism of Emily Rose? When I first seen this movie in theaters, I'm going to be brutally honest, I did not like it. I thought it was boring. I thought it was like they sold us something and they delivered something else, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was just not a good movie. But something happened later on after I seen it in theaters. I decided, you know what, I'm going to give this movie another chance. I went in it thinking something else, and I got delivered something different. And maybe that is why I didn't enjoy it so much. So I watched it again at home with an open mind a few months later when it came out, the DVD, and something happened. I turned around and absolutely loved it. And now I know why. So basically, this movie's about this girl, which this movie is based on a true story. This girl, she comes from a very religious family. She gets accepted to school. She goes to school, and then while she's at school, something happens to her one night while she is in bed and everybody's on a holiday. She gets possessed. Something possesses her. And so basically, the movie starts out in a courtroom, almost. Or it starts off as like the scene of a crime. So this movie gives you two sides of the story. Okay? This movie gives you the medical side, which, could she have been schizophrenic? Could she have had a disease, like a mental disorder? Would medicine have helped her through this period of time? Did the parents neglect her for not seeking out medical help? And then there's the religious side, the spiritual side, which was she was possessed by a demon. They did everything they could spiritually. They tried to get her exorcised. She went through numerous exorcisms in this movie. The priest was the one on trial, like, he denied medical counsel. He didn't want her to go to a doctor because it wasn't nothing medical in his opinion. It was spiritual. How it took a toll on her body, how she reacted towards like prayer and holy water and the exorcisms. They actually played some of the tapes. She was speaking in tongues, you know what I'm saying? She was speaking in other languages. But, you know, on the medical side, was she just like having a schizophrenic breakdown? And like there's this one scene where she's in her room and she's really skinny and she's like keeps ripping out her hair, you know what I'm saying? So she's like kind of balding and stuff, and she's losing all this weight, and then she's on the floor eating fucking dead spiders and bugs, and you know, she starts jumping up and down on her knees, like just really weird stuff. Or like she goes to a church and she's trying to grab the cross and her back is bending because it won't let her grab the cross. But like I said, it throws out the two possible scenarios, and it's basically up to the viewer. What do you think? Was she possessed? Was she medically ill? And it was phenomenal. Like, I was just blown away. Of course, your boy Horror Gamer, I think she was possessed, and I think she basically martyred herself to show everybody there is a God as well as there is a devil. and that it's up to you to decide which way you're going to go, because ultimately in the end, guys, we're either going to go up or we're going to go down. So it's up to you to decide which way you want to go. At least that's my beliefs. I'm not pushing them on anybody, but that's what I believe. But this movie it plays both sides. It plays the medical side and it plays the spiritual side. And why I didn't see this in theater when I was watching it the first time, I don't know. I guess because I wanted to see more of the demonic possession side, because that's what I'm into. And when it showed me the other side, I'm just like, well, this is dumb. It explains it off. But then, like I said, when I watched it again and I saw it, I said, this is brilliant. This is making the viewer decide for their own what they think happened. You know, they threw everything out there and they threw it all in your face. Now it's up to you to decide whether you believe or you don't. Either way, movie was fucking phenomenal. It was scary. It was the imagery. You feel bad for this poor girl because it doesn't matter if it was medical or if it was spiritual. This girl literally went through hell. I mean, she stopped eating. She was eating bugs, ripping her hair out. She lost all this weight. You know, they showed post-mortem pictures of her. It was just, you felt so bad for this girl. And then when the priest reads a certain letter, like I'm not gonna try to spoil it for you completely because I believe this is one you have to see. When he reads the letter that she wrote, and she explains how she met the mother of Christ or whatever, and she had a choice to just die and let the pain be done, or to continue to suffer so people will know. And basically it told her that you were going to die. There's no fixing you. You're not going to come back from this. You can either come with me now and let your soul be at peace, or you can continue to go through this trial, but in the midst of your suffering, you're going to show people that there is a light, you know, to the darkness. It was such a beautiful scene, man, because it was beautiful, and it was heartbreaking because she chose to stay. Like, she martyred herself to show the world that there's more out there. And so she suffered and suffered until finally her body just shut down. So this movie was fucking amazing. It was such a good movie. It is legit based on a true story. I think her real name is Annalise. I forget her last name. You can actually find on YouTube, if you look up the Exorcism of Emily Rose true story, they'll give you on YouTube, they'll give you the real name, and they'll actually have some tapes that have been uploaded to YouTube of her talking in demonic tones and shit. So it's fucking creepy, but I definitely recommend you check this one out. This is a home run hitter for me. Like I said, it took me 2 watch throughs to really understand the story and love it, and I definitely recommend you check it out. So if your boy Horror Gamer has to give this one a score, I'm gonna go 8 out of 10. Great movie. Certain things kept it from being a 10, but all in all, it was a fantastic movie. It's a little bit of a slow burn, but it's definitely worth watching. I definitely recommend you check it out. Definitely recommend you check this one out. So, alright, Horror Horde, with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button along with that dingly ding ding button. Every time your boy Horror Gamer throws up one of these reviews, you're in the know. Also, when you're done doing that, head on over to the Horror Gamer Patreon and see what kind of cool stuff we got going on. We're actually working on a few things, a few extra things, so definitely get over there and check that out. And then when you're done doing that, head on over to the Z Network, where a bunch of us creators got together and just made something amazing. I mean, I'm talking about amazing. A little something for everybody. So it's not just horror, it's a mixture of everything. So definitely check that out. So, alright, Horror Horde, with all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys. And until next time, this is your boy Horror Gamer saying, as always, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.